Hey guys, so welcome back to the Somnium Files. Let's carry on where we left off. We've just absconded from the warehouse district using the fan wagon with fellow gang members Moma, Ota, and Mizuki to rescue damsel in distress Iris from the villainous Pewter, who was actually in love with Renju and has been helping him rescue 89 from the clutches of Abyss, as well as potentially other conspiratorial connections with Nizatlaws. We defeated their army, somehow, magically, and I'm still trying to comprehend what the hell is actually happening in this flow and how it all connects with what we already know. But first, let's look around and see what Iris is smiling about, because she seems to be quite pleased with our current situation, despite the fact that her life was in danger. No environmental bants here, so let's just have a chat with Iris. Iris is looking off into the distance. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better, actually.
Yeah, she seems more than okay, which is actually quite suspicious.
Sorry, by the way, for everything.
Have we just been, like, brainwashed or something? Ever since we entered her Somnium, everything just seems to have gone a little bit strange. During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. Oh, of course, that was going to be our downfall. Her vomiting because of the rapid movements. I decided to pull over at Ikume's shrine so she could rest.
Oh, and thank you.
You're most welcome.
I never thanked you for saving me.
It wasn't just me, though. Moma, regretfully, was there and saved you, so you're gonna owe him a pair of lingerie.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am.
Hey, we did alright, Date, thank you.
I put you in danger.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's Iba's fault for not jumping out of my eye socket before I got electric shocked.
If it wasn't for you, I would have...
You would have, what, sat in the van for the rest of the night? What the hell were you doing in the van? Why hadn't Pewter dragged you into the warehouse, you know? You'd think, well, you're more easily secured and fortified inside the warehouse rather than just leaving you in the van. Yeah, sure, there was a bunch of mercenaries wandering around, but, you know? Everything about this just stinks and is suspicious.
Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
I've been assured that there may be an explanation, so I'm banking on that. Did Pewter say anything?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
Different languages? Like, they all spoke in one language, or they were each speaking in different languages? About the winter iris.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
That's okay. You want to trade eyes? That's probably a poor joke, considering people are losing their eyes to the killer.
You must really like that flower.
I mean, her name is based off of it.
Of course, we share the same name.
Exactly.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
But the connection with her uncle? Listen to her story.
Do you think the fruit of immortality really exists?
Oh, we're talking about the fruit of immortality now?
Legend about the shrine?
Yeah,
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Yeah, so some things are more believable than others. Like parallel worlds and secret societies.
Because I experienced that in Iris' Somnium.
Yeah, and that was real life.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
That is likely, considering we were simping hard the moment we stepped out of the Somnium, basically begging to be our bodyguard.
Emotionally?
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
Well, what should we discuss now? About Uncle?
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically.
Did you happen to see your uncle at the warehouse district?
I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
Yes, that makes sense to me.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff.
Best kind of family.
I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
That memory that we had. Long, long ago, earlier in the LP, we were playing a hand game with her, weren't we? Like what?
ratty cakes.
Yeah,
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
that's familiar.
Ratty cake, baker's man.
And we saw it from this first-person perspective.
Make me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We lost.
I win! Yay!
Yeah, we let you win. It's fine. What was Uncle's real name?
I don't know. I only called him Uncle.
So he's like the guy from Jackie Chan Adventures then.
Mama called him Falco.
Falco. That face of Tate has just been like dumbfounded. He's just like, we've been talking about Falco this entire time.
Falco?
Oh.
Isn't it a funny name?
It is funny until he beats you up, and then it's terrifying.
Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese.
No, I think we heard about that, didn't we?
I never found out where he was from.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It has to be who
appears
she was
that
visiting at the
Hitmoi
prison.
and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What?
Okay, we already knew that
Now you
thanks
have
to the
take
other
the penalty.
thanks to the other flows.
Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Oh, he took it like a champ. Was that just like a shrug? He's like,
And
oh well.
number 89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
Does Falco want Iris? Or does Renju want Iris? Who wants Iris? Everyone wants Iris. Listen to her story.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Yes, please, let me know who it was right now.
Oh, right.
Can't believe
And
that
we
slipped my
went on a
mind.
date, so
It was an exciting date, very adventurous.
guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by...
Please don't get sniped by a random sniper in the distance now. By
Renju Okiura.
Renju visited you at 2 in the morning.
What?
There we go, listen to her story.
He seemed really sick, probably because of his injury.
Yep.
At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
And then he lost you, and then he wanted to kidnap you again. Huh.
He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no, so I got into his rental car.
And then?
We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
And you run really fast, so there was no way he could catch up to you. And you never told anyone this, and you acted like nothing happened the very next day? Why didn't you tell me this?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me.
And you wanted a date as well.
He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate.
Right. It wouldn't feel right to betray him after all he's done for you, huh?
I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person.
Yet he's somehow connected to his
I mean,
ex-wife's
he never
death.
did anything bad to me.
So, that doesn't mean he's that he's not a bad person. You know, even a mafioso can love his children, and children will think the world of their dad, but if their dad is a freaking mass murderer...
He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
you never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers, or something that he found.
Of course, maybe he was just giving you an early birthday present. Maybe he just borrowed the Christmas tree from boss's office and set up a whole December celebration for you.
Or it was like a prank he was filming for the internet, or something.
Those are some wild imaginations you've got there.
And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okira the same way. Maybe he's a part of NICE. Maybe he's trying to...
Trying to what? What did you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores.
Okay. That early in the morning?
Restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too.
That's why we couldn't get a hold of you?
And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki.
Who came to your house that night?
I wanted to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home.
Really? You were trusting Mizuki? I mean, she is Renju's daughter, but she's also your friend. Still, that could have been very suspicious.
I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
What happened to Renju?
I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Where did he take you exactly?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing.
What is this abandoned building?
Where did Renju take you?
Don't tell me it's the warehouse.
Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years.
8 years. Longer than the 6 most story plot points rely on.
The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Right, the one that exploded. Tsujima's got a connection to that as well. Iris is sitting to the side. Well, she's going to be sitting in the passenger side now. We're heading off to the abandoned factory. Let's go. We've never been here before. Quite curious to see what we'll find. Abandoned factory. Tuesday, 11:27 p.m.
Is this the place?
What happened here?
Yes,
Where did Renju try to take you?
that door in the back.
What are we gonna find here? Some sort of secret weapon? A machine? Another sync machine? There we are. The missing sync machine. Called it 5 seconds before it actually appeared. This room. This was in Iris's Somnium. Her first one.
This is...
A sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
It's the one with the Rube Goldberg device that we had to endure and watch for like 5 minutes.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
What were they using?
The Chiba Police Department
The sync
was
machine
working on a
for?
prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
What the
What's
hell
it
is
doing
happening
here?
here?
Hey,
Iris?
Iris, are you okay?
What's going on?
Iris, stay with me!
What's wrong?
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
All of a sudden? What happened? Was she drugged or something while she was sitting in the van?
What? Why?
Unknown, but I believe the issue is with her brain.
Is it something to do with just seeing the sync machine? Has it just triggered something in her?
Her brain.
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
Is this what she meant by she was going to die
If
soon?
this continues,
God, there's so many questions!
Let's get her to a hospital.
impossible. You do not have enough time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
Give me a solution!
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What?
Where the hell did this come from? Do I need to sync with her or something?
Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
What exactly would that achieve? Are we going to stop a crumbling city inside her brain and that'll translate to stopping her from having an aneurysm or something?
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body.
We're trying to extract one last bit of information. Is that it, Date? You morbid man. But he's being very pragmatic right now.
After that, we went into Sosujima's brain.
She's dying within minutes. Oh, right. You want to go into an alternate timeline.
And in his Somnium, I saved Iris.
I thought he was just like, we've got minutes to get inside her head and get any last bit of evidence we can before she expires. No time to take her to a hospital. This is all we can do.
And somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Right.
Maybe we're in a parallel world or something.
Somehow I doubt this is going to work.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
Because he's really clinging onto this parallel world fact. But there's evidence that this never happened in the first place. Because Iba wasn't recording the warehouse when we went inside and saw Iris's body, which just happened to be exactly the same as Mizuki's Somnium. We don't even know why it was a Mizuki's Somnium to begin with.
Yes. Iba, please, help me.
Is that an order?
It is, I guess.
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
You've said that quite a lot. Is that some sort of like arc word or something, that, or arc phrase I should say, that you constantly bring up? Your mission is to support me. Support me how?
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
In some sort of rehabilitation or something? Is that TV?
Date, this device is a prototype.
Right, so that means shit's gonna go sideways.
It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
How much longer, or how much time will I have?
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it.
I'll only have one shot at this.
There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Manual. Look around.
This is the console that controls the sync machine.
Any PDFs on it?
So if we use this...
The machine can be activated, but we need the manual first.
Damn it.
Found it!
There it is. Shelf A. Right, Iba, you recording?
I don't believe it.
What is it? Were we brought here once upon a time? Because we did see that image of us stabbing someone, right? In that glass shard in this very warehouse. Iris, we're coming to save you. Watch us shift into another reality. Iba, you got all the instructions you need?
Date, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh boy. Great. This is the third time we're entering Iris's mind. She's got a lot to unpack in there. It is a prototype. So what is going to be different in here? Oh, we're shovel forging again.
Shovel forge again?
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now.
Yeah, now we've got a wide open world rather than a linear path.
Hmm.
This looks like Ikume's shrine. There's the shrine.
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
There's Iris and there's the star above her. Right, well, somehow this is going to shift us into a
She's
parallel
lost
world.
consciousness, even in her own somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is.
What happens if she dies while we're in her somnium? Does our consciousness die as well? Oh dear. This place is unstable. Oh great, there's a cult in here with us as well. Fantastic.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
So to save her, we need to feed her the fruit of immortality.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
It's gonna be in the shrine.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before. But back then...
Back then. Somnium scan, activate.
Somnium scan, activate!
I wonder if anyone's gonna find us while we're in here. Surely they know what we're up to. Or someone's gonna come and guard this place. Oh dear, it's all glitchy. Whew. It's a Neo world. There's a lock 2. Oh, it's all destabilizing. Oh god. You know I hate glitchy stuff. It freaks me out. It just doesn't look natural. Ugh. Makes me shiver. Alright, well, sinking in the main 2. Save Iris. To save her, you'll need to give her the fruit of immortality. I don't think we'll have any branching paths here. This will be a one-stop shop. Do something about the beam of light. Good question. What do we do about the beam of light? Do we reflect it somewhere? Pedestal B. We've got the shrine music. There's the Chozuya over there, the arch. Pedestal C, pedestal A. Let's just have a look at Iris for now.
Iris is unconscious.
Investigate, wake her up, talk to her. Let's investigate.
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted.
I mean, she's at her limit already.
We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sink. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
If you
You're
say
right.
so. Even though this is the interest of saving her life. Alright, well, let's see where it's aiming at, actually. It's aiming all the way over there. Surely we can block it or something using this. It's in the path. No, sorry, that's the flowers that are in the path.
I saw this Iris during the previous sink.
Dig, investigate. Shall we dig?
As I said before, if you want me to do that, I require the right tools.
You need a shovel.
It's a flower. Are you telling me you can't pluck it with your hands?
You did not have to be insulting.
Come on, use your pixelated hands. Any luck?
Oh, did I get it?
I think so. It
Doesn't
bounced.
seem like the tool was the problem.
I am relieved that I don't have to dig anymore.
Oh, I wouldn't say that too soon.
Don't speak too soon. Be ready to go whenever.
Yes. When I command, you do it. Alright, well, we've dug it up. Cool. Now what? Alright, let's look at the pedestals.
A monument is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
Okay, it's just gonna give us the chance to investigate it. Probably not gonna lead us anywhere. Let's check out the egg-shaped monument.
An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Place on pedestal. Dig, investigate. Let's place it on a pedestal.
I
There
see.
we are.
Putting this here cuts off the light.
Good, we don't have to choose which pedestal to put it
I
on.
feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down.
Be ready to dance as well, Iris. Sorry, not Iris. Iba. You never know.
Didn't expect that.
Well, there's a star. Pretty much.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
We have made almost a star.
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
that leaves this remaining.
Cool. Can't wait to do demonic sacrifices. Alright. So... The Chozuya?
A Chozuya.
Investigate. Stick your hand in it. Stick your hand in it.
Let me see. There's something here.
What is it? Oh, jeez. God, that gave me a bit of a fright. I thought we were going to find Mizuki's belly button or
Monument.
something in there.
If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Uh-oh. They've come for us! But you know what you need to
They
do.
have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities.
Do you want to do disco or tango or what?
Whoa!
Oh, jeez. Well, I think this is her brain turning on itself as it starts to shut down.
We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
No.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
So her insecurities are stopping us from setting up the pentagram, huh?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
So it's protected?
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Either it's protected or it's their weakness.
You're right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram. But the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Okay. Thinking carefully. Mental lock 1 done. Did something about the beam of light. Complete the pentagram once more. Okay. Of course, time slows down when we're standing still. Whoa. Right. Complete the pentagram. Where... That pedestal there is the one that they weren't attacking, right? Huh.
An egg-shaped monument.
Pick it up, please.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Place it on the safe one.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Well, it's about to have something there now. Place monument. Oh dear, this is gonna take a lot of time.
Daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I should have used one of my timies,
I
actually.
appreciate the thought, but
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, never mind the alien invasion taking place right now. Alright, we're full of 10 seconds. Egg-shaped monument, blue.
An egg-shaped monument.
Pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Good question. I wish I could have like a bird's eye view or something.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Upsy daisy.
Understood.
Okay.
The light!
There we go. One light. 2, 3. Oh, I didn't have to complete the other ones.
pentagram is complete.
It is? That looks like a very ugly pentagram.
What?
Yeah.
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
No.
Placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio.
Oh dear.
You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Right.
Got it. I'll try again.
Geez, I didn't even realize that I'd technically completed the pentagram. Oh dear. Come on. Geometry, don't fail me now. Okay, so from what I remember, the light originates from here and then it shoots to 5 different points. So if we make this the top of the pentagram, we can go here, 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 here. And I think when we witnessed it matching up the first time, it went all the way out here. So there's a monument out here I need to get rid of and bring that over. Damn, the lasers are still shooting somewhere over here. Or here, actually. I need to figure out what to do with these other ones as well. And shift that over, or get rid of it entirely. Alright, let's get to work. Sorry. Hard to explain, easier to put into action.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
This was the one on the far corner of the map.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Place it... Pedestal B.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
There is now. Stick to the 10 seconds
Understood.
until we get something large. It just fell through.
It went through.
It doesn't seem like we can place a monument here.
Why not? Great. Well, there goes my theory. What's with the guardian dog statue?
A guardian dog statue.
It's also blue. Investigate it, please.
If we had a monument, we could place it here.
Is that it? Okay, fine.
A guardian dog.
Place the monument.
Understood.
Maybe we need the statues. No, but then that peach statue's not gonna work either, because it's all glitched out, similar to that pedestal over there. Oh, back to the drawing board then. Change of plans. Take this one.
A pedestal with a monument on it.
Yeah. Take it back to where it originally...
Understood.
to
Where would you like me
the
to
far corner. We'll need to put that blue monument back in the far corner as well. Jeez, we're already running out of time. Goodness, I've messed around a lot.
A guardian dog.
Right. What did you say earlier?
Nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Liar. Thought you said you'd never lie to me. Thought you're here to support me, Iba.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Back to where it was. Alright, hopefully this works. We just need to put this
An egg-shaped monument.
back to where it should be. Pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
You know where. If this doesn't work, then I'm completely screwed.
A pedestal with nothing.
Slap it on top.
Upsy daisy.
She said it again. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed.
The light.
1. Come on. Yes, that looks a lot better. So much better. Alright, there we go. Now we've just got 90 seconds left. Yeah, take that.
What?
The occult fighting the occult. What is going on? It's a cube NATO.
The world is...
It's breaking down.
Well, as long as we're not sucked away along with it. Jeez. Iris, stay with me. Okay. It's become reality now. Iba, does that mean you've turned into your human form? There she is.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
I can't tell if you're shocked or disappointed.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Okay, that's good news. We should be able to access the fruit now. Whose voice is that?
Iba, the door to the shrine opened.
We can go inside, even if everything's still a little bit glitchy. What's that?
Is that the fruit of immortality?
It looks like a potato.
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind.
Ah, I see.
But we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality.
So we need to grow the fruit at an exponential rate?
I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Thank you for explaining what a fruit is.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. Second best time today.
Iba,
That rings
you
true
ready to
now.
slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
Right, well, I was just doing everything for me for free. No loss of time
Sprouted.
taking place here.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Fertilizer? Sorry, no, that ashes are fertilizer. We need water. Sunlight. Completed the pentagram. Obtain the fruit of immortality. 84
This is where
seconds.
the irises were blooming.
Investigate. Ugh. Might as well. It's 10 seconds. We'll get a timing out of it.
A plant that looks like it could bear the fruit of immortality is sprouting.
I wonder what we need to make it grow.
Assuming we have plenty of compost with these ashes, we could make a hole for it.
Spread the dirt. Put a post up.
No. I feel as though we're overlooking something important.
Something we need to make the plant grow?
Mm-hmm. Let's have a look. 1/9. Okay, that's definitely going to come in handy. Pedestal front left, pedestal back left, front right, back right. Come on, let's go to the Chizuya. Do we need anything to hold the water? Probably do, but let's just have a look.
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
Because we need it. Dig. 7 seconds.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
Yeah.
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Yeah, right there. A shovel forge
You're right.
pickaxe.
But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
We're still in Somnium, Iris.
Perhaps. I'll use it.
I don't know if we'll have enough time to complete the Somnium. All we can do is try. Oh dear. She looks deadly.
Whoa!
Goodness me, I thought she was like part of a montage or something where they're trying to like stock up on their arsenal. Whoa, that is trippy. What's happening? We've got
It's
rain.
raining.
There we are. It's growing. Fruit is sprouting. Well, Iris, harvest. Forage.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
And there's quite a lot of them. Unless you're just referring to this one specifically because it's glowing.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Hold on, Iris. We're just one mental lock away from changing reality. Obtain the fruit of immortality. All we gotta do is shove it in her mouth and force her to eat it while she's unconscious. Okay. Rescue Iris. Iris?
Iris is unconscious.
It's like Sleeping Beauty. 150 seconds. Can't tell if it's gonna work. Let's investigate the bell or something.
Oh, that was a bell?
Yes.
I thought it was a Castella.
Donate money or pray? Oh god. Don't have time for either of that.
A guardian dog statue.
Investigate, please.
The pixelation
Everything's
earlier
66
made
seconds.
it difficult to determine, but it is a dog.
It was a guardian dog statue. How difficult was it to determine that it was a dog, Iba?
A Papillon?
I thought you were supposed to be the smart one.
I believe it is
I'm the
a
horny one.
silhouette.
It's so fluffy.
It is extremely cute.
There's always time to be distracted by cuteness.
We don't have time for this.
Right.
Alright, back on the job, fellas. 1/7.
Iris is unconscious.
There we go. Here we go. Will this save her? Will we learn anything new? What is this glowing star? Well, please tell me that worked, because I spent a lot of time drawing up pentagrams trying to figure out the right golden ratio. Flashback. This has got to be an Iris end, right? What's happening? Iris, are you alright?
Thank you.
Well, we rescued Iris. I feel good, but will this save her life? Gave the fruit of immortality. With seconds to spare, Iris A acquired. Main 2, the Eternal Ceremony. Using the experimental sync machine, here's hoping nothing went catastrophically wrong. Day 6, Wednesday, Kekai. Abandoned Factory, Wednesday, 12:16 a.m. Oh. Her eye.
Oh, good. You're awake.
What?
Date,
Her eye ruptured or something?
thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
I figured that would be the case, but it was worth a shot trying to go into your mind and save you.
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet.
I think parallel worlds are just a fantasy, Date.
I don't want to die. Don't want to die.
I know you don't.
I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you.
I know.
I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichirup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai.
Poor Date, he's breaking down.
Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay.
certainly are. We gave you the fruit of immortality in your mind.
Of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Yeah, we've got a good track record on that. Look at how Mizuki turned out, huh? She's your best friend.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
Whoa. My goodness.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
We really grew close to
It
Iris.
feels like I've met you before.
The only unfortunate thing is we neglected Mizuki to get this.
Then go on a date with me.
If she said all this knowing she was going to die soon.
And Greek goddess of rainbows.
Whew.
You're the only person I can trust.
Maybe we should have gotten her to a hospital to begin with.
Date!
But her eye, what the hell happened to her eye?
Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Iris?
Date, can you tell me one last thing?
What's up?
I've been looking. Are you...
Is the reason they wanted Iris to save her? Is that why they were so desperate to grab her? Why Renju brought her here in the first place? Am I who? Am I what?
No, no, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris.
Date's just gone. She's dead. Again. In this
Iris!
godforsaken hole. We tried. Dude, we tried. That's the sound of credits I hear. Coming. That had to be Iris's end. More questions? More semi-answers? Oh my god, come on! Skip the credits, I'm sorry, I don't mean to skip the credits. You guys are obviously wonderful and amazing for what you've done. But I need to know. Iris Root. End? Is there any post-credit scenes? Jeez, that was heavy. Oh boy, so we went through that entire bizarre set of events, rescuing Iris just to have her die at the very end, trying to avert her death by entering a parallel world. Obviously that didn't work. And we ended up with her eye removed by the end of it all. And now I'm starting to wonder if maybe the sync machine is what caused her eye to rupture or something, because it's a prototype, right? Could be. I did see Date do something kind of strange, I suppose, when he was hooking Iris up to the machine. I don't know if it's anything to do with the eye or whether it was just him like setting the goggles or whatever it is on her face. But still, what if the killer was never taking their eyes out, but was using the sync machine to sync with them? And every time they synced with them, they lost their eye. Date didn't lose his eye, of course, in this Somnium adventure, because he's already lost his eye, so there's no damage there. And Aiba was already out of his socket, operating the controls on the console. So, is that what's going on with these guys? Because we did come up with in our investigation that Shoko didn't actually die at Bloom Park. She was placed there, so I'm wondering if she was synced with earlier, and she suffered the same fate as Iris here and had her eye ruptured. Still questions to ponder. This is still classified, which means we need to go back to here and open the second route up. If I can figure out what it is. I think we just need to ignore Iris's instructions, and perhaps we'll be led along the pink route. Here's hoping.